dangerous ultimates here between the Doom as well as the Magnus's RP. Slark is still going to have a super hard time, but hopefully the initiations here from the Centaur physical damage dealer, you can actually still threaten the life stealer early on. Skywrath mate though, oh the haste no! Gardner, he just tried to keep on running, but if he had actually gone for the rune, he might have escaped. It's doubtful though between the two sets of telekinesis. And yes guys, the Doom is right. I asked the admins about it, and maybe. They're just hiding right now. Super, they can actually pop Super. He's been silenced up with the clap. They can get it real quickly, but the rest of the team is going to be coming in. Q is already low. Brewmaster gets his level 6 off of that one, and oh, disaster! They're going to be trapped inside of this jungle area. Centaur blocks him out. Doom is actually going to be thrown on the Centaur War Runner. He may die because of it, but it's going to cost Ice his life, and the Slark is going to get very, very big off of this engagement. How many more can they get? They've already thrown up the Life Stealer into the tornado. He's going to try and rage TP away, and unfortunately they don't have anything to stop him. But at the same go for a smoke of their own. Let's see if it actually plays out a little bit better than the smoke from last time. Maybe able to get the clap, and that should be a free kill on FY. The question is there going to be any return kill? Ohio actually comes in. Centaur popping the ultimate here. Ohio does have an infest to be able to fall back on, but they might kill him anyway. Double Edge goes out, and he couldn't even infest in time. ViCi has also claimed the last hit on that bottom tier 1 tower. So he actually had a lot of gold coming his way. RP going to be used on maybe right away. The Centaur also goes in. Oh, what a stomp! 3-man stomp, and it's going to be a massacre. Earthspike goes out. They already got the Doom off on maybe, but I think it's going to be fine. 3 heroes still alive here for ViCi Gaming. Slark is coming in, trying to focus on Ohio. Nukes come out. The Fest is actually able to finish off the Lion, but another 2-man stomp, and Super's going to fall as well, and Doom is going to be next up on the menu. Slark just keeps on going through all these heroes. They may have lost 3, but it cost them the Doom, and Slark just got. They get the deny and will be able to get themselves out as ViCi Gaming, after a lost fight like that, they can't really go for it. Doom does have his ultimate, but whoa, RP is actually going to be used here, and they're going to doom him up as well. The skewer back catches 2 as the Centaur trying to blink themselves in and gets caught in the skewer. And while the hoof stomp does catch out 3, they are already going to be taken out. ViCi Gaming now turning this around quite a bit. They still have the cliff up. And none of these heroes really want to get too close. Q actually going to be skewered, and the vision initiation will prove fatal. As LGD.CDEC lose another hero, possibly a secondary one, as the telekinesis into the stolen hoof stomp from FY. Well played, and FY Rubik, man. Hell, even the telekinesis is a quick disable. Sitting on the side, Centaur's going to be first. They can jump immediately on the Doom, try and blow him up, and they will get him. Ohio pops out from the infest. Centaur ultimate stolen by FY, but they still get caught. Slark is able to get that pounce. Shadow Dance going off. They're going to throw the Magnus up in the air and eliminate the supports for the time being. Echo Slam goes out from Van Reer, but it wasn't the greatest. None of the supports are going to die. Gardner may be chased down by Ohio, but farther down. RP being used. Super still going to lose his life, as Van Reer can't do much to stop this. Slark actually gets exceptionally low, and he's going to have to get himself away from the Magnus, who managed to blink out, still gets hit by the stun. Double Edge on both of them, and actually gets the 3 of them. Skywrath Mage may have lost his line to Ohio, but it's going to be a man fight between him and the Slark. The Slark body block, not quite enough for maybe. And Ohio will now try and teleport out. Stomp will stop him. And they'll wipe ViCi Gaming once again. LGD.CDEC back in this game. Just a little bit of AoE damage on the side. Now throwing up, Super into the middle of the air, but when he comes back down, he's going to be ready for an RP. Or maybe not, he's not ready for it just yet. Now turns around, gets the RP onto the Slark, but he already got off his Shadow Dance. Now it's on his once again, but Super actually managed to blink himself away on the side. Ohio chases down maybe, and now going to go straight for the supports, while FY throws one up in the air. He managed to steal that Brewmaster ultimate, and he's going to be able to turn it back around to get a support, but he loses his life immediately as he comes back down. Now the battle between the carries. Doom falls, Ohio now going to be hexed up. He's going to be taken down soon. He doesn't have any way out of this. Gets the infest, but he immediately pops back out, and it's surrounded by 4 heroes. LGD keep on going. He sees where that bolt is heading to. He might just get Super. Oh, if only build into an MKB a little bit later. As I actually think a halberd would be a great idea for the Centaur, but oh, they're going to get Super here. They're going to blow him up. There goes Super. No RP is going to be had for this fight. Doom pops the BKB and tries to go in, but meanwhile, FY, he's going to be taken out. That big playmaking support is not going to have an opportunity to do much in this team fight. Now Fenrir going to be brought back down. Actually gets a blink away. On the side, though, we have Centaur, who's stunned up Ohio. They're going to get the rest of the team here and take him down. Lifestealer can't do anything about that one. Another 3 heroes. Oh, this is actually Lincoln's. Okay, Slarm delays up the Scotty in favor of Lincoln's up against the two. Makes sense. Jump in. They're going to go for Ice Ice Ice. He's actually already popping his BKB. Turns around, gets on the Doom. 3-man RP. And this is a good start. The skewer back into a nice Fisher. And look at this AoE damage. They can't do anything. Slark finally gets down and is able to lay down some damage. He's going to go for the Doom. And will be able to take him down with Dark Pact. FY also loses his life. And despite what was a great start for the team fight for ViCi Gaming, they're actually going to lose this one. Centaur may fall to Ohio, but no, he gets hexed up. The rage didn't last long enough, and now he's taken out another wipe in favor of LGD.CDEC as ViCi Gaming put on the ropes and may be dropping an experience lead. ViCi Gaming still have a lot of big playmaking ultimates, but they're well far behind. As you can see, just the Lifestealer being blown up there from the Silence, Mystic Flare, and Stomp combination. They're actually going to try and go back in, this time on Doom. BKB going to be activated. Doom actually takes the fight to them with his own BKB as Q is going to be taken out, the Doom being led on to the Centaur. And he's going to try and chase the rest of them away. We do have a Slark coming in from the side, still has his Aegis. He just wants to battle. Centaur's going to come forward with him. FY should be taken out here as Mage's going to pop his ultimate, trying to delay the Doom's retreat. Fenrir actually gets a pretty good Echo Slam, taking out one of the supports. But unfortunately, the Slark is just too damn big. Farther down, good Centaur stun from the Doom, but it's delaying the inevitable. It's being chased down by all of these heroes. Finally, Fenrir goes down. The secondary Sheev is being used by the Doom. Missed pounce, but it's still, he has too many heroes going up against him. Nice RP. They have no offense against it though. And Doom just can't seem to get out. Super. Everybody's getting pretty low, but it's still, the Slark has an Aegis. He doesn't even care. FY comes back in, but he still doesn't make a difference. The blink away at least from our Super Magnus is able to get out, but that's still them losing it. Time to get themselves a Rax advantage. Stun goes out. Looks like they're going to try and get the Centaur here with the skewer back. Centaur ultimate going on though. It's going to be able to give them some good distance. Pipe as well, helping out. And Slark, he needs to start getting out of here. Well, okay. Fenrir tries to hold him in a bit longer, but that actually proves to be fatal for him, as the Enchant Totem is the only stun he gets off. This Slark is just too big. He's getting way too many instant shift charges, and now he's actually going to be able to catch Ohio. As the Hex comes in to put a stop to that attempted rage. FY also going to be able to get with a good Earth Spike, but it still falls. The last hit from the line will be able to ensure the kill. 22 to 37, 40 minutes in. It looks like this is going to be a first set of racks. Possibly PG has an RP up in just a couple of seconds here, and he's looking for that opening. Nice. Look at this. Q is trying to put a stop to Super's attempt to blink in and RP. It may cost him his life, but actually the Centaur ultimate does a lot for him. Doom no longer having the BKB, left exposed to those nukes, and will be taken down quite quick. Fenrir gets off an ultimate, but only really stuns up the Centaur. As Super, well, he was forced to use an RP in a defensive position there, and that is not what you wanted to see. You need to see a full 5-man RP, and because of that, no shot at ViCi Gaming being able to take this game. And LGD.CDEC, the crew led by Navy, actually able to do quite a lot. You know, I have to say, I thought that the crew behind LGD.CDEC, maybe I think is fantastic, but I thought the rest of the other players were looking, at least the last couple of games I've seen them, not really looking so hot. And I was like, okay, give them 6 months, you know, 3 to 6 months, and I'm sure they'll be looking like a good team. But this is some big up